in studio is Lauren Helbrecht, who was in the middle of the celebration last night. We'll chat with you in just a moment. We're bringing in Brian because you were at the ball game last night. What was the energy like, the atmosphere, you know, as you headed into the ballpark?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's buzzing, right? Everybody wants to see Cal do his thing. And, I mean, I haven't seen so many people in their seats for the beginning of the game like there were last night. They wanted to see the very beginning of that. And the Mariners, I mean, the first inning was incredible, you know?
Bomb
after bomb.
And Cal with, you know, 59.
He hit a ball so hard, I mean, harder than I've ever seen in person, like up into the third deck, and that place went absolutely nuts. And then at the end of the game, you know, he gets one more at bat. And I said, oh, wouldn't that be cool to see him hit one more? And sure enough, he did.
The crowd chanting MVP, MVP. And Lauren, as you walked into the stadium, that's exactly what was happening. And you captured that moment in a really unique way.
Exactly. We were going down to get ready to go down onto the diamond to watch the celebration because the Mariners they had this one in hand. And I heard the fans starting to chant MVP. So I whipped out my phone, just as you do, started panning, and this is what happened. Because both of them were pretty good.
Perfect shot.
Perfect timing.
I love it.
Number 60 for Cal Raleigh, and the debate over who the MVP should be, I think, is pretty well sealed now, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's so hard to argue against a catcher being able to do this. And there's been instances in the past where the hitting leader didn't win MVP, and so I don't know why this year wouldn't have to be it, because Cal Raleigh's home runs on their own, then doing it as a switch hitter, then also doing it as a catcher. I mean, we've never seen anything like this before. And look, he's only 2 away from tying Aaron Judge. They're playing the Rockies again tonight. I don't know how happy, hungover Cal Raleigh is feeling, but he could get a couple again tonight.
By the way, have you heard of that Babe Ruth guy?
Yeah.
Cal Raleigh's tied with Babe Ruth.
I mean, it was a shorter season back then, but still, at the same time, it's Babe Ruth.
It's
Babe Ruth. He already broke Mickey Mantle's record. He already broke King Griffey's record.
Fewer kind of pitchers and type of pitches being thrown back then. So,
yeah,
just
it's
saying,
so much more
it's more
specialized
difficult.
now.
It's way more difficult right now to be able to do that. And then he's a catcher. Can we not forget that?
But do you guys think, too, that every pitcher now that goes up against Cal Raleigh says, okay, well, I'm going to try to really get one on him, and they just can't figure it out, right? They just, like, throw whatever, he'll hit it.
Okay, so let's talk about the postseason now, because the Mariners can seal up the number 2 seed tonight,
correct,
right?
yes.
With their magic number is 1. So a Mariner victory or a Tigers loss?
So the Mariners can win tonight and get that number 2 seed, as we can see there in the AL West. And there's still some mathematical possibility to have that number 1 overall seed. It's not completely ruled out. There's something to do with the Blue Jays losing, the Yankees losing, and the Mariners they don't have the tiebreaker against them. So let's all just pay attention to that number 2 ALDS seed, where the Mariners get home field advantage. It's a best of 5 series, so the first 2 games are in Seattle, and that 5th game, if needed, is also back in Seattle. I know we're talking about tickets later, but pay attention to that. That's kind of where I'm thinking, because I wouldn't really want to play the AL East right now.
No, I'm with you. I like that number 2 spot, and I like the bye, but there is another school of thought about, you know, having that time off, because you're playing so well right now. The momentum is all in your favor. Then you take 4 or 5 days off. I mean, could that hinder a team potentially in the postseason? I
mean, there is always potential, and it's striking the iron while it's hot. I mean, look at Cleveland right now. They're exactly doing that. Have a best win streak, and they're beating the Tigers right when they need to, and they're going to play them again. So there's a lot of factors that go into it, but amongst the team last night, the momentum was not, hey, we did it, we made the AL West. No. They are talking World Series. Cal Raleigh said a couple of times, and I will not say what he said, but let's go win the whole thing. They want to win the whole thing. And so getting a few days off, getting to relax is going to benefit everyone, because, look, they want to bring this back to Seattle. There's so much energy and investment going into this that, like, a couple of days off,
and they're playing with so much confidence, and they have the pitching, and I think that's what the odds makers are taking a look at as well. The odds to win the World Series, according to Fangraphs, the latest numbers: Mariners 15.9% favorites to win the World Series. Yankees right behind them, followed by the Dodgers, Brewers, and Blue Jays. I know that's hard to hear as Mariner fans, because we're used to being the underdogs, and in a way we are. But at the same time, the odds makers like the Mariners' chances.
Hey, and speaking about underdogs, Tucker, the team dog yesterday, before the game was even over, had goggles around his neck like a he was getting ready for the champagne shower too.
Good stuff. Lauren, thanks for joining us.